Here we have a root step up. This one's pretty easy, but we're just going to try to teach you how to get up these without digging. Now this is for the slow guys that get hung up. It's not for the guys that carry the momentum and bump up. This is where you get hung up on a root like this and create a bottleneck because you're spinning and digging and trenching. So this is where most people make their mistake, is right here. They push, they lift off and their wheel spins. Now I did that just for a demo. What you want to do is you want to roll back, and then you want to put your feet out in front of you, and then you go, and you're up it. So, what is going on here, I want to back up and try to show you that again. Okay, so between where my rear wheel is and the root, I have to get the momentum, so I have to sit really heavy. And the way I get heavy on the bike is I put my feet in front of me, and then I go forward and I pull the clutch in when the rear tire hits and it bumps up. I have to create the momentum to roll up the step prior to the wheel hitting it, especially on a day like this where the root is really slick and there's not much traction. Most people make the mistake of putting their feet behind them, and then when they let the clutch out, they push. And when they push, they unweight the seat. And then they have no traction, they don't get the momentum, and then they are spinning as they hit the step up, whatever it is, a rock or a root. And that's when it spins, they don't have the momentum. And so they continue to push, and they continue to keep their weight off the seat. So try to put your feet in front of you and keep as much weight on your seat as you possibly can. And then with clutch control, you're trying to gain enough momentum in that 1.5 feet before the step. You got to get the momentum for the bike to bump up. And then right at the contact, you're actually trying to get even heavier on the bike, on the seat, with your feet up front and not pushing, because you want the rear wheel to get weighted as it hits in order to gain the traction. Then you pull the clutch and it'll roll right up the step if you created the momentum in that 18 inches that you had to work with. This, I'm running 1449 gearing, and that's tall. This is the trail here, kind of rock steps, and this is looking down the trail. And here comes Chuck's son. Yamaha. Nasty little steps there. Okay, this is what they're getting ready to climb. I don't know if you can see these rock steps, but they're pretty severe. We're going to try to zoom in so you can appreciate how rugged these things are. And that's the trail right up through there. Need more water. Okay, here goes Chuck's son going up this little step.
Move your feet forward, resist the temptation to push with your legs. Keep your weight on the seat.
We're looking downhill at him. He's coming up the steps. We're up above him. He's hung up on a step. goes up. Up, 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 up. Give some tips.
Well, you had to explain how to start on the hill, what to do, and you really have to have faith in the words that you say. Put your weight on the back of the seat to get traction and your feet ahead. So you can hook up, and as you get to that rock, then you can make it light, but at least you have some momentum starting. And you can see that hill was extremely steep, and I think there was another fellow that, well, he had a smaller bike, but it sounded like a chainsaw buzzing down there. But I really didn't need to get the bike revving too much, and I was able to make a successful start in the middle of a very difficult hill by weighting all the weight on the back seat, getting traction, and then making it light and continuing with the momentum up the hill. So a great example based on Dave Wood's technique of stopping and starting in the middle of a difficult hill.
Let's see how Chuck handles this. Okay, what we're going to do, we're just going to go right up that.
The use of a trials tire makes such obstacles much easier. It's about traction. One must keep the rear tire weighted, keep RPM up, use the clutch for traction control, slipping the clutch to get the wheel to bite, and drive forward. Do not push and unweight the seat or the tire.